Hey, what's up guys, it's Ram from Team Arsenal back with another video, and today we will be doing a high rated DB duel. Not even high rated, just a DB duel in general. This is going to be my first DB match since the new format, and you see we're going in with Drytrons. We had slight modifications compared to our last list where it was a little bricky and a little clunky. As you can see, we added in the triple droplets because I only play cards that I have in real life, so definitely got those now. We took out the Draconid, the ritual monster. I want to try it without it because that was a little iffy. Took out the Fafnir because I didn't want to just auto lose the draw by searching one card and just like, well, that's my turn. Because if I want to get drolled, I'd rather get drolled on my emergency or my preparation of rights. At least I know what I got. What I came for already, or on my Zeta or Alpha. But other than that, it's just standard Drytrons. We put Ghost Bells in the side deck instead of Gammas because we thought this would be more efficient on top of the draws as well for the mirror match or Ignisters, etc. Also, guys, forgive me if the audio is a little wonky on this one. As you see, I'm not at home. I totally forgot to bring my Yeti, so just bear with me on this one. But we're going to get right into it. But remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, guys. Every 50 subscribers is a giveaway, and currently at the time of recording this video, we have, I believe, 142? 143, I don't remember. But guys, thank you so much for your support that we already have anyway. Whether we hit that goal or not, still gotta do these videos for you guys, because you guys are awesome. Anyway, Alright guys, here we are with the DB duel. So, as you can see, opponent has a 155 rating, so just as fresh as me, and I should have a 100 under this. You can't see it, but it's a 100. Shout out to my opponent, by the way. Sorry for your name. I'm going to go with Dan Tocho or Dante Ocho. Any of those names. Shout out to you from Argentina. So we're going to get started. I think Dan won the RPS, so he'll be starting off. Opening hands. On his side, you see he's playing Endymions. Well, at least I'm assuming he's playing Demons because he has a lot of counter generation in hand right here. So you see double Abductor, a Servant, and a Chronograph Sorcerer with the Pot Desires. So he's gonna get his draw 2, as well as get a free body, 2 counters on his Abductor or his Servant, whatever he chooses. And then from there you can build counters on the second scale that he goes for. But I'm assuming he's gonna start off with Servant, because Servant can get you into your Endymion or your Master Service. That's not Master. Is it Master Service? Not Master Service. No, you only get Master Service. I mean Jackal. Your Jackal King. So yeah. So that looks pretty good from over here. And on my side, you see no hand traps. So you're opening up with Preparation of Rites, Foolish Burial, Cyber Emergency, Eva, and Call by the Grave. So this hand looks pretty good. We have 2 ways into Drytron names. We have a little protection and Call by the Grave. We also have access to Ben 10, worst come to worst. But the Foolish Burial and the Cyber Emergency should get us there. Yeah. But it depends on his board he's going to set up though, so we'll go from there. So we're going to see him start off with the Servant in scale, and then scaling Chronograph Sorcerer, 1 counter on Servant. Chronograph effect is to get Time Gazer, standard stuff. Was thinking about Abductor, changed his mind. Normal summons Abductor to instead go for his what is it, Crowley? Yeah, Crowley. Which I haven't seen this in a minute. Crowley is going to go ahead and reveal 3 spell books, and he randomly adds 1 to hand. You see he gets the Blue Boy, which kind of sucks because he already normal summoned. We're going to go on from there with Pot Desires, banishing 10. Draw 2. So he draws Chronograph Sorcerer and Reflection. So he's basically got his 3 counters already with good scales. So you're going to put Abductor in scale. Activate Servant's effect. Now the thing is though, I understand that he's trying to get the counters on a Servant. But one thing I learned when I was playing the deck, when we actually had Electromagnet stuff, I kind of get iffy about doing that because if somebody ashes my servant, I'm stuck with 2 awkward skills and I can't play the game. So I know he's trying to get 3 counters on his probably on his abductor, but I probably would have went for the chronograph sorcerer just to play it safe, because like if I ash this, then he's basically stuck with nothing right there. He can't even pendulum summon. He's stuck with a Crowley. But at least if he puts chronograph here, he can still pendulum summon out the reflection and the abductor from hand, which aren't the best, but you at least get into like an IP or a Appaloosa, whatever the case may be. Just ideas. Anyway, what do I know? I have no hand traps. So he's gonna remove 3 to summon out servant in defense, and then he goes for Endymion, which I found pretty surprised. I thought he would go for a Jackal King or a monster negate, but that's still pretty good too. I think he can't be targeted, right? When he has a counter. Let me just go down and look at his effect, because I haven't played these guys in forever. So I know it's a spell trap negate. I know that much. While this has a counter, your opponent cannot target or destroy by card effects. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. Cool. So that's pretty dope. So they both have 1 counter. Then you're gonna put the chronograph and scale, 1 counter on abductor, pendulum summon, our reflection, and our abductor from extra deck. We're gonna overlay for absolute, link away absolute, and Crowley for Selene. Selene effect, chain, vortex. And Selene's gonna summon back out the demon. So it's like a spell trap negate and omni negate, so that's pretty good so far. Then link away those 2 remaining bodies for IP Masquerena and pass turn. So this can possibly be Appaloosa or Unicorn, and then two solid negates. That's pretty dope. So we're gonna go ahead and pass. He's gonna pass turn, and we draw the orange light. So one of these have already been solved. So stand by main. And activate Foolish Braille first, because it's the least important one to us personally. This could still get me into Zeta, Ben 10, worst come to worst, so I'm fine with this possibly getting negated, but yeah, we're just gonna spitball and see what he stops. So Foolish sends Alpha. They're gonna start with finish off a Cyber Emergency. That's gonna search for Zeta. So now we basically have combo now. So we're gonna go Alpha, tribute to Zeta. He's gonna try to go for Vortex. We stop him with Orange Light. So then Alpha will get summoned. We'll search for Ben 10. And then Eva will search for Orange Light. So he can circumvent another negate on his side of the field. Or disruption rather. And then go for Preparation to Rites just to add another ritual monster. That's a fairy, just so we can use our Ben 10. And have the Natasha and the Orange Light in hand for protection. Then we go for Zeta, tribute off the Ben 10, summon out Zeta. Zeta's gonna search for a ritual spell, and Ben 10's gonna search for a diviner. Overlay those 2 for Mubeta effect. Dump Gamma. Then he's gonna go for Selene effect. I did not realize that this does not target just a special move 1 spellcast from your hand or graveyard. But thing is though, I didn't really care about that. The fact that I was already concerned and well aware of the reflection engraved, because the reflection gets summoned back out, he can bounce 1 of my cards and 1 of his own cards. So I didn't realize that was another disruption. That was pretty smart on his part. So he basically had 2 disruptions and 2 negates. But it didn't really matter because we still just called by the grave just to be safe. Because I'll take the risk of whatever is in his hand. So yeah, we'll call by the greater reflection. He can just summon out from the hand. But he's gonna chain IP, forgetting that we have Orange Light and Natasha in hand. So we're gonna negate the IP as well. So from here, all we have to worry about is the Endymion. But if we're concerned about that, we literally just go for Diviner, sending this to pop the Endymion. So now we're basically free to play the game. He's a draw a card to see what he draws and just admits defeat. All right, so we're going into game 2. That was pretty clean game. It's not even his fault. He had four disruptions for the deck, which was pretty good. Just the fact that we opened Orange Light and Eva, and then we was able to get another Orange Light with another fairy in hand, where he couldn't do anything about that. Because most of his disruption was on field disruption. So if he had like an Apple or something like that, then he probably would have had that game locked up. Or no, because like app is once per chain. It'd probably been harder to win that one. Anyway, we're gonna go into game 2. I'm presuming he's going first. And you see opening hands, Secret Village. Hate to see it. Upstart Goblin, Master Cerberus, Effect Veiler, and Endymions. Which this hand does not look very good. But if he can get a Spellcaster to stick, he's probably already got game in hand, truth be told. On our side, Dark Rule No More, Cyber Emergency, Nova, Thuban. I'm sorry, it's an inside joke. Thuban and Forbidden Droplet. Ham was ready to definitely handle whatever his board was last time. And then some, if worse come to worse, with still having full combo, but with the Secret Village in hand, it's not looking very good, truth be told. Because if he gets that to stick, then that's basically game. So start off with the Master Cerberus, get the Jackal King. Upstart to get another Endymion, which I know he probably hated to see that. Jackal King's going to go ahead pop itself to summon out the Cerberus. But with Effect Veiler, link those two away for Crowley. The Crowley effect. Gonna reveal 3 spell books. Add Spellbook of Knowledge, which that's still, well, he can still Spellbook of Knowledge. He can still Spellbook of Knowledge just Crowley away. But truth be told, I was expecting like Halki Fibrax so he can go to Appaloosa for free, but with his hand the way it was, I don't blame him. So try to draw 2, Adductor and Reasoning. That's pretty solid. The reasoning's pretty interesting though. Adductor and Scale, followed by Reasoning. Cost 7 as a scale. I mean, for the number, which I thought 7, 3, or 4. Well, I'm thinking of a Endymion or Reflection, so that's why I did 7. And boom, he hits the Reflection. So that's null and void. So then we go for the Endymion and Scale. So we got 2 counters on Abductor. So he's going to Pendulum Summon out his Jackal King and his Endymion, which is a Monster Negate and a Spell or Trap Negate. And then there's the Secret Village, which, truth be told, with a handful of spells, is like, what you gonna do? Because even if we had like Alpha and Zeta, he still could have negated one of them with Jackal King, and I don't think we'd have been able to out the whole entire board with just one monster. Truth be told, yeah. So past turn, we draw Orange Light, which that would have been cool if we had a fairy in hand. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna do anything with that hand, so we're gonna go ahead and just go to game 3. So without a doubt, you know I'm starting. There's no reason for me to go second and risk a Secret Village again. So opening hands this time. Oopie Poopie, Called by the Grave, Eva, Droplet, Nova, Bell, and hate to see it. On his side, Prophecy, Reflection, Effect Veiler, Prophecy, which 2 blue boys, that's interesting. Usually people play 1 with this engine. He's probably on a heavier count though. And then Endymion, the Mighty Master of Magic. So hand isn't the greatest on either side, but I think he can probably play through his. Mine's more so of well, actually there's a way now I think about it, and we're gonna discuss it when we get to it. Not just me ask him, can I use the replay, and then let him know the links in the profile. That's for anybody who sees me on DB. I'm not on there much. I just test every now and again, but if you want to just hop on and check it out. Now here is where is already my first misplay. For the Nova, I should have probably summoned out Zeta, because I was going to go for a Eva and Drytron play to overlay into Fafnir. But I'll explain when we get to it. So we're going to overlay for the Mu Beta. Mu Beta is going to send the Zeta, which you see as effectively we have called by the grave, so that's fine. So I'm saying we should have went for the Zeta for the Nova, because we could have tributed off the Fafnir for Alpha if we dumped Alpha instead. Alpha will search for Ben 10, and then Zeta can search for a tribute off Ben 10 to search to get summoned, and then search out for Meteor's Drytron and your Diviner. So basically, we would have had full combo if I did it the other way around. But since I summoned the Alpha and overlaid that for Fafnir instead of Zeta, it just basically killed my whole entire turn. Which, yeah, I realized that after the fact, and I'm like, yeah, there's no takesies, backsies, and rated, so. So, yep, Zeta is going to go ahead and search for Ritual Spell, and then Alpha is just going to tribute it off the Zeta to summon out itself and search for Ben 10, because if he doesn't kill us, we can, survive for the next turn and just go from there, which look like, based off his hand, he might not kill us. So we're going to set the droplet, and I hope that's enough, with the Linkuriboh and the Ghost Bell in hand. Which, the Ghost Bell is more so just to protect against DD Crow or anything like that we would go against on the opponent's side, but maybe it might work against a Selene or something. So he starts off with the Blue Boy on his side, searching for a Spellbook of Secrets. Cool. Scale up Reflection. Go for the Secrets. Searches for Knowledge. Now he has one counter on Reflection. Play Knowledge. Get rid of those two. Get rid of itself. And the Blue Boy draw 2. He gets Cerberus and Chronograph. So he's like he's about to build up a board. That's what it looks like here. So that's 2 counters on Reflection. Chrono and Scale. Then you go to Reflection. Summon itself out with probably a Endymion. Yeah, might as well get that set up. And then he's going to go Reflection Effect to bounce itself and Linkuriboh now. Truth be told, I really did risk a lot by not stopping that from happening. I could have droplet that and got rid of the Ghost Bell in hand. But I was scared that if he goes for Selene and I don't have this Ghost Bell, it's going to end the game right then and there. But this can circumvent some damage, so I probably should have kept that on board. Truth be told, I said, yeah, that's fine. Then Chrono is going to summon out Time Gazer, and then he's going to put Cerberus and Scale, pop Cerberus, search for Jackal King, and then Jackal King and Scale pop itself to bring out the Cerberus. Now I see where his mistake was right here. He definitely does not have Scales. So the Chrono, he should have probably waited on the Chrono, but then again, if he waited on the Chrono, he wouldn't get the Jackal King or the Cerberus to be live, so. And put that on there for counters. Yeah, he's already thinking he has. Thing is, he was a little off on his math because, well, I don't know if that was intentional or not, but 28, 28, and 12 is 12 short of not damage, of lethal. So we actually going to get a turn, which kind of surprised me. I thought we were dead in the water. He's going to pass turn. We're going to draw Preparation of Right, so that's up. And the only thing we have to play around is the Unknown Hand Trap and the Endymion, which we are going to circumvent the Endymion by using the Droplet right now to get rid of the Bell in hand. Just to be safe. Don't want any of our spells to be stopped right now. And then we start off with our Alpha tributing off Ben 10. Summon Alpha. Then Alpha is going to go ahead and search for Natasha. Ben 10 is going to search for the Diviner. Then Zeta is going to tribute to the Natasha to summon itself out. We already have the ritual spell, so that part is fine. This part is where we probably... I'm thinking of whether we needed another Fafnir right here, because this Fafnir another Fafnir would have got us our Gamma, which allowed us to give us more plays. If it resolved, of course, with the Fake Blade in hand. But yeah, something I'm gonna think about doing. Cause I always play with one and it's been fine so far. But yeah, the follow up sometimes definitely is needed. So we're gonna go for Diviner. He's gonna affect Valyric, which that's fine. That was just extra stuff. That was basically a big. I really did not need that at all. Venus Drytron. We're gonna summon out the Natasha. Gain 1,000 life points by targeting the Zeta. Then link off that and the Diviner for a little spice. And Lina the Light Charmer, basically does what all the other Charmers does, except for it brings out lights. And just so happens that he has a light engraved. So thank you, I'll take that. I think is my only issue is I did not play around Nibiru. So if he Nibiru me, it basically been like, yeah, you got this one. Truth be told. But yeah, like we're probably gonna clean this one up because Ben 10's gonna be banished for Natasha to take Cerberus. Then Cerberus effect. Well, after we gain our 1,400 life points, of course. And then Cerberus effect is gonna banish the Endymion and gain his attack. So it's already basically like game right here. He just basically says GG. But yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this one. Tell me, guys, what you think about this video. Do what you guys want to see more DB rated? Obviously, we're gonna keep grinding, so we should get a little higher up there. Any suggestions for the Drytron deck? I think this one is like probably the better build that I played recently or made recently, and I want to keep that one up there. That everybody liked that one, but I feel like this one is better. Um, so yeah, tell me what you guys think. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Hi guys, it's Bunny. Thank you guys for always supporting us and watching our videos. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And check out our other social media pages and a link down below. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.